All right, so let's see who comes on here. Hello, hello. Fabulous. I'm just fabulous. How are you? You guys, I'm sick of this water weight bloat that I'm got going on. Like, it's so shitty. Like, I gained like 15 pounds in 2 weeks. Such bullshit. It's got to be fake. Come on. Like, the scale's going up. My clothes, like, fit the same. I don't understand. And I've been working out. And I'm going through my divorce filing. Hell yes. Yeah, I'm gonna do some dandelions here. Yeah. I don't know, you guys. Book a clearing with me if it's really bad. I'm transmuting it, but if you want a clearing, I know that a couple of people that I cleared, they started to release the water weight and stuff like that, so you can do that. I think it's warfare. I really do. Okay. I think it's warfare. I have my blood sugars all crazy. Yeah, I've been under a lot of stress as well, but that's nothing new. All right, let's see. So this portal hit the masculines really hard, you guys. Like the full moon in the portal hit the masculines right in the balls, like right in the cack and bells, right in the ass, whatever. Okay, it really kicked them hard, is what I'm getting here. Okay. My divorce papers are all ready too. Yeah, I'm so ready to be done. So ready to be done. All right, so the masculines here, they are facing a lot of fears right now, and what I kind of feel is between the full moon and the portal is that, if you guys donate on here as well, I give you short messages on here as well, like my Instagram. If you donate, a super chat, okay, or however that works on here. With the moon card here, I'm getting that, they're facing a lot of fears right now, and their fears, if they're not facing them, passing the lessons with them, that sort of thing, they're manifesting in reality. So a lot of their fears are manifesting in reality, and I, what I've really been picking up for the masculine collective is if they're ungrateful for life, they're losing out of their life right now. If they're being ungrateful, if they're being bitter, if they're not healing, if they're refusing to align, all that kind of stuff, like they're really losing. Their biggest fears are becoming realities, that sort of thing. And the masculines, it's like tower to the balls, tower to the balls, towers to the balls. So there's a lot of stuff going on here, and what I recommend to some of you is if they're going through this shit, don't even bother trying to contact them, okay? It's not really worth it, because it's like they're in such a dark place, okay? So they're going through a very deep emotional experience right now. Like the emotions are very deep. The deepest, darkest, demons in the subconscious are coming up, and if they don't face these, like it's actually manifesting into reality, and a lot of negative things are happening in their life, okay? But they're getting a lot of spiritual downloads, a lot of spiritual insights. They're getting, their intuition is on fire, their telepathic communication's improving, that sort of thing, which is also causing them fear, because a lot of them don't want to believe in this. So essentially, there's an awakening process going on. And they're learning how to be more positive, how to, walk to the light, that sort of thing. The portal really kicked their butt yesterday, I feel. What did the portal do to the masculines? stand up for what you believe in, start having confidence. Yes, very much so, very much so. They're really being tested to claim their personal power back, to say no, to defend what they want, to defend the union with the feminine, because a lot of them didn't get in union with you because they care about what everyone else thinks, and you're in a more enlightened place, correct? So there's a lot of that going on as well. And for a lot of you, if your twin flame does not materialize, like you're being brought in a new soul connection, okay? The portal was really about soul connections, okay? So if there's one that just wants to stay a beta boy, drink, video games, all that shit, you guys know, I'm not against video games or drinking, okay? I just joke about it because of the Matrix Boy comments I made. You get what I'm saying. So the masculines are really being tested to move forward, or do you want to sit in your darkness, or basically sit in your shit and in a misery and let all your fears and your subconscious manifest in reality? So this portal is going to bring like the darkest things to them. Their environment's going to change immensely, like around them, like everything's going to change, and like for real this time. Okay, there's always been those tests, like, oh, the masculine's going to go through this, the masculine's going to go through that, and it never happens, correct? But if they don't stay determined and keep moving forward, and you see how there's like, an angel behind this male here, okay? That's their ancestors like pushing and shoving them. Like, you have to stay on path. You have to stay on path. Otherwise, everything's going to fall apart in your life, and we're going to make sure that you start feeling the pain, okay, of your actions, the consequences. They're serving a lot of intense karma. There was intense karma dealt out on gold platters with the full moon and with this portal. And did you guys notice that people suddenly fell out of your life and disappeared? That is because they were secret enemies and that sort of thing, okay? The masculines may have been pulled away from you for that reason. They were kind of your secret enemy. They were working against you, and they needed to heal. But they're going through that as well. They're losing friends. They're losing things out of their life that were blocking them. That sort of thing is happening, okay? And they're going to start realizing their manifestations are becoming reality very quickly, okay, is what I'm seeing. And if they allow their manifestations to be negative, that's what's going to come very quickly, okay? Like, there's going to be wishes coming true in the negative for the masculine if they want to sit in that aspect. I do feel a lot of them are going to be pushed to advance their work, to start businesses. A lot of the masculines are supposed to collaborate with the feminine. They're getting these downloads, they're getting these dreams and downloads that they're supposed to collaborate with the feminine in union. And align with you and start business with you and start down that path with you, that sort of thing. So I really feel that coming in as well. They're gonna be pushed to do this with the feminine. They're gonna be pushed to follow their passions and desires, you guys, okay, and start trusting in God. And what I'm kind of picking up is when the masculines don't want to trust in faith and they want control of every single thing, like, their life's going to fall apart. That's the visual I'm receiving, like a tower to the balls over and over again. Like, okay, you don't want to trust faith, you don't want to trust the guidance, you don't want to trust this, you don't want to trust that. This is going to fall, that's going to fall, this is going to fall, this truth is going to be shown to you, this secret enemy is going to fuck with you. All of these different things are happening, yeah? Until they actually accept faith and come into union with the feminine, because unions are like being pushed together harshly right now. Is kind of the message I'm receiving, okay? And they're not celebrating their blessings. They're not celebrating what's in their life. They're like self-punishing. They're like going against everything, and they're being forced to heal right now. And this is a very painful time. This is a very painful time for them. They're going to have to make a lot of choices with this portal, you guys. And a lot of this is like they're going to have to make decisions around relationships, work, environment. They're going to be pushed to be more bold, more courageous, more masculine, to stick up for themselves. And I feel like the masculines are going to be put in situations that are going to hurt. And they're going to be forced. Thank you, Tammy. What your message is that your masculine is actually healing, but you have to keep those boundaries very strong. Otherwise, he's not going to heal fully with what you need. And these masculines have been in the dark night of soul for a while, but they're getting this spiritual guidance right now, and it's enhancing with this portal. I'm getting a visual of a lot of spiritual and ancestral guidance around the masculines right now, whispering in their ears, guiding them, that sort of thing. And it's scaring them. It's really scaring them. Okay? And they're going to start sharing the same vision with the feminine. They have been the whole time, but they've been keeping this secret out of fear. Okay? Out of fear of what people will think of them, out of fear of judgment, out of that sort of thing. So this portal is bringing that guidance in. It's bringing all of that. Maria, what I see for you, you have new friendships coming in. You have new friendships, okay? And it's going to help you with building with everything that you've been trying to build. So very deep healing cycle. I see some of these masculines being very moody right now. They're very pissy. They're almost drawing in warfare on themselves. You know, that's what I'm seeing as well. If you guys want to like this video as well, it can help me. So there's like a forced union kind of happening here, okay? Some of them are being forced to come into union with you. And the feminine is just like, I'm chilling. Priya, what I see with you is that your man will heal. Just give him time. He will heal and he will come to you, okay? But just give him time. He's resisting right now. So they have a lot of anxiety right now, you guys, because like every fear they've ever had is like boom, boom, boom coming to reality, okay? They've been ungrateful, okay? They have everything they should be grateful for, and they're sitting there and moping. I'm kind of getting that as well. And it's like everything is manifesting reality. They're losing you. Some of you, they're losing you because you're moving forward. That's a fear as well, because they thought you'd always be there. You're going to be a back burner babe, and you're like, I'm not, okay? Vanessa, you're getting new love coming in. I feel that he's coming in like by July. That's what I'm seeing. And you're due for some fun. Let me repeat, you guys, don't ever get married, okay? Just don't do it. Watch me, I'll probably get married again. You know, I don't know. I probably say that and I'll get married again. Just don't get married. It sucks ass. Why did I get married? All right, so they're going through awakening big time. Ooh, they're going through big. Oh my goodness, you guys. They're going through awakening big time. Look at that. Like, this is what I see. They're viewing the world from the outside in, and they're like, I've been in this prison, you know, I've been self-numbing in this prison. I'm self-numbing with drugs. I'm self-numbing with alcohol, video games. I'm self-numbing with the matrix, you know, low vibrational addictions and things like that. So they're like looking at that, right? They're like looking at that, and they're realizing I'm in this economical slavery. I don't have to be in this. And it's like this awakening is happening, and they're receiving these visions, and they're like, what the fuck? You know? And I feel like they're really moody, they're really pissy, and this is causing them almost in a place of distraught. You know, and I'm getting a really moody energy, you guys, like really like pissy. You know, they don't like it. When your world is flipped upside down and you suddenly have to see things for what they truly are, I mean, and instantly, I'm saying instant for some of these masculines. I mean, it's not creating a very good mood. It's like, oh, wow, I've been in this illusion all my life. I've been in this prison camp and I don't have to be. I've been living in misery and I don't have to be. And now my fears are manifesting in reality. And they're like, why is this happening when they're doing it? and they're doing it because their abilities are enhancing, right? Jill, promotion at work or expansion with business, right around your energy by July. So there's this sudden realization that I don't have to do this. And you guys, what I really recommend is that you disconnect cords with this person, because that will help them grow, okay? And it will shoot you off in a better direction. And I have that service on my website, Remove Their Energy Off Me. I recommend that because it's actually very effective. Disconnect those cords, and it puts up an energetic block until they align with you, okay? And it forces growth because they start serving their karma, they start feeling their pain, yada, yada, yada. You know, they're seeing the feminine in really high regards. You know, they're starting to learn how to respect the feminine. I feel like that they've been, you know, taking the feminine for granted. I feel like men in general here, and I'm not a feminist, okay? I'm not one of those feminists that walk around with my tits out and period running down my leg, okay? All that's just a disgrace to females. Sorry, not sorry. But I do feel like a lot of men in general have been taking the feminine energy for granted. Granted, there is the shadow feminine out there that needs to get their shit together. That is true. But I feel like that the disrespect towards the feminine is something they're getting karma for as well. You know, and they're being shown that they need to put the feminine in the light the feminine needs to be in. And you guys are the guiding light for them, okay? They're still holding on to the feminine's heart. They're learning a lot about love with these portals, and I do feel they're planning for the future. And they're planning for the future with the feminine in union, and they don't know why. That's what I'm hearing, like why. But they're going to start learning why. The dark attachments are starting to show, you know, like the darkness is starting to attack them. The darkness is starting to consume them very quickly. Okay, that's what I'm seeing as well. The dark is punishing them right now. And like I've told you, the dark and the light do work together. Okay. You know, there is good men out there, you guys, but the good men gave up because the shadow feminine, unfortunately, is a problem in this world too. And we need to take accountability for that. Okay. There's good men out there. A lot of them have been celibate. They've been keeping to themselves. They gave up on the dating world. I mean, they're out there. I have men that I do readings for that are good men. Guess what? They're single. They're dealing with the same bullshit you are with some of these stupid men, okay? They are out there, and this stuff is going to come out of the woodwork. But the darkness is attacking them for a reason. So don't feel sorry for them. Disconnect cords. You don't need that shit in your energy, okay? Disconnect cords. Let them feel their karma. Let them serve their bullshit. Some of them have been so disrespectful to women. They're not emotionally available to you. They're not serving you, okay? Yes, a man is to some extent is supposed to serve a woman. And it's not bowing to their feet and being a dog, okay? Serving the feminine in the light she's supposed to be served in. Just like you serve your king, right? They're learning this, okay? So they're learning harsh lessons, and I feel like the longer they wait, the more the dark attacks them. The more the dark attacks them, and this is how they learn, okay? So they're building that strength to get out of this, you know, of this darkness and to get out into this, the freedom, to get out of the restrictions and embrace that freedom of the abundance. You know what I'm saying? The darkness does teach us lessons, yeah. And they do care for the feminine. This is the thing. They do. They're learning how to care properly. I feel like they're craving the feminine's affection, touch, attention. But they have to learn to respect you and honor you and serve you. And do the things that a man is supposed to do without question, yeah? There's a lot of chaos going on in their lives, okay? And another thing, they need to be available to you. Do you ever notice that some of these type of men, when you're going through a tough time, they don't give a fuck? They're learning that they need to be there for the feminine, okay? And not be unavailable and selfish when you need a shoulder, when you need help, okay? That's a big lesson, is to not leave women just suffering because you're a selfish prick, okay? And I promise you there are good men out there that want to serve you. If this one here doesn't learn their lesson. Hyper-independent is a sign of trauma. It's unhealthy. Take it from somebody who is learning that lesson too. Okay? It's unhealthy and it's toxic. Yeah? Please do what is best for your heart. This person wants you to follow your path. The masculine does. I wish I could understand you. I feel lonely. Well, that's what happens when you sit in your own shit. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. can't handle your love. It's too much for them. They want to be in toxic bullshit. Why do I feel so lost? Because you chose to be toxic. Okay. So they're going to be forced to make some major decisions, you guys. It's decision time. It's decision time. And for some of them, there's no way out of this. Have a good night, you guys. Bye-bye.